Hello, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will be reviewing another Formula 1 car from Bburago, and this one is the Alpine F1 team, the BWT Alpine F1 team, or the Best Water Technologies, whatever you want to call it. This is the A523, or the A523, or whatever you want to call it, Formula 1 car. I have not reviewed one since, I don't even remember the last time when I reviewed that Max Verstappen Red Bull car, and I do have it on hand here, so we'll compare it to this Alpine here. I bought this at Target because I think these are only at Target. Although I've seen some people find F1 cars at Walmart, but I bought this one because I usually don't see the Best Water Technologies car Alpine anywhere. And there's also a McLaren, which is actually based off the British Grand Prix, I believe, which was actually silver instead of the black with the papaya orange. And these are actually currently on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale, but when I bought it, it's usually retail for $9.99. I got it for $6.99, so they did take $4 off. So if you want to buy one of these, like either the Ferraris or the Red Bulls, or maybe there's even the Aston Martin and the McLarens, and maybe if you can find the Alpine, you could definitely buy them for a little bit of a reduced price. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's still on sale, but that's how it was when I went to go pick it up. When I found it, I should say. So yeah, of course, really cool box. I've actually wanted this car just because, like I said, I'm not huge in F1. I've been trying to watch it. I do know some of the drivers and some of the teams and everything, but I don't have too much Formula 1 stuff besides the Max Verstappen diecast. And now I do have another one. This is a really nice livery on this Alpine F1 car. Of course, made by Bburago, which is also owned by Maisto, which is actually based kind of close to where I live, in Fontana, California. So yeah, there's Esteban Ocon, and yes, this car is the number 31, so it is Esteban Ocon's car, and there he is. And then the other side is the other driver, Pierre Gasly. I don't know why he's standing like that. He drives number 10, and of course, this is the number 31 car. Here's the back, a nice photo of the car itself. The BWT Alpine F1 team logo, 1/43 scale, so it is slightly bigger than a 1/64 scale, of course. Die-cast with metal parts, and I do like these cars because of the amount of detail they have. Bburago, and a bunch of legal stuff on the bottom. So I guess enough talking. Let's open these. These actually don't have any tape, so I don't think it'll be super hard to open it. I believe. I hope I don't just rip it out of nowhere. Because that's not what I want, but oh well. See, oh, there it is. Wow, I don't know why that was tough. Okay, so we just pull out the flaps, pull out the car. Woohoo! All right, set the box aside. And there's another photo of the two drivers. Let's see. Oh, we need screws. I don't think I have a screwdriver here. I'm gonna go get one right now. Alright, so yeah, I actually almost forgot that these die-casts do have to take off one screw. There is one screw on the bottom. And I did get a Phillips, so let's see if that will work. Yeah, I don't think it would be super hard to take off the screws. I mean, hey, it's more secure than anything else. And of course, normal price is $9.99, so $10 you're paying for this. So of course, it's got to come in something like that. There we go. If you want to see that, that's the screw that comes in, and it just fell off. I don't know if I want to use it ever, so I'll put the screwdriver aside, and there is the car, and oh boy, it's trying to roll backwards. Zoom in a little bit, so you can take a look at the car, and wow, it's amazing. Of course, these F1 cars, I'll be honest, they're just amazing detail. Even though I just have one in my disposal right now, or one in my collection, I should say. These are beautiful for the price and the quality. It's amazing. I wish it was a little bit heavier, but at the same time, F1 cars are not supposed to be super heavy, so I guess it makes sense. So yeah, this is an awesome livery. I love bright colors like this. The pink actually goes well with the blue. Of course, matches the BWT logo. The rims even. I have the F1 Max Verstappen, the one I've been telling you. This is the one I have previously I've been owning. It's been collecting dust, but I cleaned out most of the dust that came on the car. That one came out in 2023. I got this last year. This is, I don't know if it's still 2023 or 2024. I can't tell. But this, man, it's an amazing piece of diecast. So, of course, number 31, Esteban Ocon. I think, yeah, that's the driver that drives this one. Usually, the thing in F1 is that a team will have two cars and they just have the same livery. There's only like subtle differences of maybe neon yellow here or somewhere else, like, and different numbers. It's like, I don't know, it looks too similar and I get confused most of the time. So, push Max Verstappen out of the way for a little bit. Let's take a look at the car, and then after we're going to have to compare the different chassis, because I definitely think that there are differences in the chassis, of course, because that's what F1 is. It's not a spec series unlike IndyCar or NASCAR. Each team makes their own chassis and engines and aerodynamic bits and everything. So, of course, BWT is the main sponsor, Best Water Technologies. This is an Alpine powered car. Castrol Microsoft, interesting. Pirelli tires, of course. Actually, it has white Pirelli tires. I think that's the harder compound compared to Max Verstappen's Red Bull has medium compound Pirelli tires. So that's a nice detail. Painted rims too. These actually look really nice. The pink. It's actually the same design, but there's more majority blue and then majority pink here. Unlike the Max Verstappen, it only has like the red outline, I should say. It's mostly plastic except the tub here, or I think that's what you call it. The front, I don't even know what you call it. I'm sorry. Most of the parts are metal, so metal. The thing, I can't really tell. It's kind of hard to tell what part's metal and what part's plastic. Like, I know for sure the front wing is plastic. The wheels are plastic. The rear wing is plastic, of course. The bottom chassis, of course. The base is also plastic, if you can't tell already. It's kind of hard to actually know what parts are plastic, what parts are metal. Anyways, Alpine, there's the halo. Looks really proper. There's the helmet, and this is what I love. The helmet detail on these. Amazing. I mean, look at that. It just adds realism to this car. And there's actually... well, not painted details in the steering wheel, but there are some detailed, like painted, not painted, but molded details on it. Just the matte black. I don't know why this color combination just works. It's bright blue or sparkly blue with the matte black and the bright pink. It's a perfect livery, I think. I really like this. Yeah, it's just, I'm kind of blown away. I can't really say much, but I just really like this car. Of course, the Alpine on the rear wing, the little onboard camera, and it also has a side camera. I think that's a side camera, which is actually not on the Red Bull, which is really interesting. I don't know what you call these. I don't know if they're fender flares or something, but these actually look really nice on this car. The rear view mirrors, yeah, it's really nice. It's really cool. It's actually one axle here, so you can actually tell one axle on the back too. So yeah, not much else to say other than it's really cool. I actually really like these F1 cars. I need to watch more F1 in my opinion. And now let's just compare the, I guess the Red Bull, the other F1 car I have in my collection so far. Hopefully I'll be able to get more. Like I said, I want to get the McLaren. I don't care if it's Lando Norris or if it's, what's that other guy's name? I forgot. Oscar Piastri. There it is. I don't care whichever McLaren it is. I want to get those, or maybe a Ferrari. I always see the Ferraris of Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. Or maybe even the McLarens of Lewis Hamilton, even though that'll be kind of outdated because he's moved to Ferrari. Or, what's the other guy's name? I forgot. Oh, George Russell. There it is, George Russell. Or maybe some of the Aston Martins, those I've never seen at the store yet. Like, it'd be cool to have Fernando Alonso or maybe Lance Stroll. Yeah, look at me. I said I don't know much about Formula One, but I know some of their drivers. It's just I don't watch it on a regular week-to-week basis. Um, so yeah, let's take a look. We're gonna have to spot out some differences. So far, they actually look similar from an eye view, but you know, the first difference I can see here is the molded engine cowling. Well, not the engine cowling, but the, I don't even know what you call this thing. It's where they hide the springs and the dampers, I would imagine. Yeah, that's different molded. Halos look similar, I think. Of course, this one's in a matte finish, which is actually really nice. Suspension bits look very different. Look at that. Looks very different to that. Front wings, can't really tell. Let's see. Take a look at the side, because I think here that's what we're gonna see. Yeah, I think the tub is gonna be different here. I'm gonna zoom out. The tubs look different. So that's the Alpine, and this is the Red Bull. Of course, the championship winning Red Bull. It's very different. So it's nice to know that these two are actually separate models, and they're not, you know, they each have their separate, unique castings and everything. Rear wing actually looks somewhat similar, but you know, I just want to make this a quick video. I just want to compare the two F1 cars I have in my collection, and show the differences, of course. You know, I've loved this Red Bull. You know, back then this was actually a pretty hard car to find, so I was actually really happy. But now it's actually pretty common with not only Max Verstappen but also Sergio Perez. And yeah, I did see on the news that Perez just got replaced in the driver's seat, so he won't be driving for Red Bull next year. So yeah, I'm really happy with this Esteban Ocon car. It's I know it's probably not everyone's favorite driver. Like I said, I don't really have a favorite team or driver in Formula One, since, like I said, I don't watch it often. But you know, it's also really cool to see. But yeah, I'm really happy with this car. Happy to have another F1 car in my collection, because you know, I have Indy cars, I have NASCARs. I was just missing some Formula One cars. Now I have 3 of the major motorsports. Now I'm only missing IMSA, like official IMSA diecast, but that'll probably be for another time. So that was a look and a diecast review of the Esteban Ocon Bburago Alpine diecast, and also a comparison with the Red Bull Bburago diecast. So if you liked it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.